What's up, everybody? So first off, I apologize. My voice is a little bit gone. Allergies have been kicking my butt lately. But I did want to do a video of my own for the Epic giveaway. Obviously, I won't enter myself officially in, but I did want to do my favorite cards that are in my collection that are under 50 bucks. And I decided to do a top 20 because you guys know I love to do my countdowns. So, and you can see some of my honorable mentions in the background. By the way, today is if you're seeing this video, April 1st, 2022, tonight is the last day to enter your video response as part of the giveaway. And you may, after today, if you do a video response, which I've gotten about 50 video responses, which is awesome. They've been all fantastic. And you could potentially win a $100 card, a Tiger Woods rookie and a PSA 10, or the big winner will win this hobby box of 2019 Topps Chrome. So all you have to do, I'll put a link below for the giveaway. But at the end of the day, it's really what I'm doing right now, which is a video that breaks down your favorite cards that are under 50 bucks. And you can see some of my favorite cards in the background that are sort of honorable mentions. So like this Frank Thomas, one of my cards from my childhood collection from the minor leagues. You gotta love this Chipper Jones Bowman card in a So in a PSA 10, this might be over 50 bucks, but it's not officially in my top 20. But look at that. Look at Chipper Jones. I don't know what, like the outfit he's wearing, like everything about it is fantastic. And then this Mickey Mantle card is really cool. This is sort of like, you know, Mickey Mantle didn't have a 55 Topps card. So this is sort of like if Mickey Mantle had a 55 Topps card, here's what it might have looked like. So I really like that. And the fact that it came back as a 10, I submitted that to SGC. Looks great in the tux. Aaron Judge, who's having a fantastic year. He better re-sign with the Yankees or we're going to have some problems. I'm going to be very angry, but love this card. You know, throwback to the 1984 Topps set, which will be featured later on in here. And then, of course, Cy Berger, the man who came up with the design for the 1952 Topps set. This is autographed by Cy Berger. So just a couple of honorable mentions before I get into my top 20. So this McGuire card is just awesome. 87 Don Russ, Mark McGuire, awesome. Oh, jeez. Masahiro Tanaka. This is his rookie card. Love Tanaka when he played for the Yankees. This card, when I was a kid, I bought, I think, 50 of Chipper Jones's rookie card, you know, before he was Chipper Jones. So one of the few times that I've been right about a prospect. And so this is one of my favorite cards because of that reason. Tyler Skaggs, who unfortunately passed away at an early age. I pulled this out of a pack of Bowman Sterling and really like this card here. How about this one? This card is awesome. The Albert Pujols Gallery of Heroes. That is just, I don't know, just one of my favorite cards. So you can see here, guys, it's like a mixture of like cards that have like kind of either a sentimental, you know, attachment to it or cards that I just think are really, really cool. One of my favorite cards from Project 2020 has got to be this Frank Thomas card here. Obviously the no name on front, and you can see Bo Jackson, who I'm pretty sure is in the original card. It's not Bo Jackson, but I just love this card. One of my favorite cards from Project 2020. This Babe Ruth card that I picked up recently, real cheap. You can get this for under 50 bucks. I believe this is 1976 Topps. So really cool there. This is a card that I just think is way undervalued. The Wander Franco prospect card. What year was this? This was, I think, 2020 Topps Update that this was featured in. But awesome prospect card of Wander Franco, who's had a great season so far. Another, my favorite card from Project 70 has to be this Babe Ruth, which kind of reminds me of like Muscle Men. Do you guys remember Muscle Men? I had a bunch of those growing up, so I love that card for that reason. Plus, it's Babe Ruth, so why not? Growing up, my dad used to sing this song. My brother's name is Matt, and he used to sing, Matt Rat, Matt Rat, Matt Rat, he's a rat. And so this Sapphire card, the Garbage Pail Kid, is just one of my favorites. This card is beautiful. Look at this. Willie Mays, Frank Robinson, just looks just beautiful. 1965 RBI leaders. And again, all these cards, for the most part, you should be able to get them for under 50 bucks. Check out this Duke Snider. Topps Tribute is just such an awesome, awesome set. And you can get these Hall of Fame players for super cheap. So Duke Snider. How about this Whitey Ford? I bet you can get this Whitey Ford numbered at 99 for under 50 bucks. And look at that. Autograph patch relics. Topps Tribute. Got this Miguel Cabrera card. I just think this card is awesome. So wanted to throw that in there. Miguel Cabrera, future Hall of Famer. This set is just awesome. This is like a milk bone set of like, just one of my dad worked for Nabisco growing up. And so he would come home with stuff like this sometimes. So just check out this. Brady Anderson. Craig Begio, my boy Craig Begio, Ben McDonald, Paul Molitor, Tom Glavine, Barry Larkin, Mark McGuire, Bill Swift, Ken Caminiti, Will Clark, Rafael Palmeiro, Matt Young, Todd Zeal, Wally Joyner, Cal Ripken, Tom Foley, I don't remember him, Larry Walker, Rob Dibble, and Brett Butler. Look at Dibble. Holy moly, that sweater. Another one of my favorite sets. Now, I don't know if this would be under 50 bucks. I think it would be. Manny Ramirez, even in a PSA 10, 92 Bowman, one of my favorite sets, as I've just pointed out. My only time that I've ever pulled a 1-of-1 out of a pack, this printing plate of Richie Martin. I believe this is his rookie card. But the only 1-of-1 I've ever pulled out, and it's just one of my favorite cards because it's my only 1-of-1 that I've ever pulled. This Frank Thomas 92 Fleer Ultra. These cards were kind of tough to hit, and then the Frank Thomas All-Star card, just awesome. One of my favorite, vintage cards, 1976. I think this actually might be 77. Nolan Ryan, Tom Seaver. Two legends on the same card. You guys know I love, when there's multiple just legends on one card. 86 Don Russ, Don Mattingly, of course. Hideki Matsui rookie. Always like this, the Baseball Finest set. This Darryl Strawberry card I thought was really cool. I don't know if you guys remember 1994 Flair, but Flair was one of my favorite sets. And outfield power of Ken Griffey Jr. Look at that. That is awesome. This is one of my cards. I don't, to this day, I don't know what my first vintage card I ever owned, but I know that this was one of them. Jerry Coleman. Look at that. Old school vintage Bowman set. What is this? 1951 Bowman. Clearly not in great condition, but has some sentimental value because it's one of the first vintage cards I ever owned. 85 Don Russ, Don Mattingly, of course. Another Don Mattingly card. You guys may see a lot of, Yankees / Don Mattingly stuff here. But really like this card from Project 2020. The Hitman. I love the pinstripe suit. Who had this poster on their door growing up? Lou Brock auto. Get this for super cheap. Lou Brock to $199. I remember I had to send away for this card when I first got back into collecting, 2012. Yeah, 2012. You saved up points, and somehow I got this Don Mattingly. All right, guys. So without further ado, here are my top 20 favorite cards that are under 50 bucks. So starting off at number 20. I had to go with Cal Daniels. 1987 Topps, Tiffany, Cal Daniels. So first of all, I love this set. This is the Tiffany version. But this was my first failure ever at prospecting. So I bought 100 Cal Daniels 1987 Topps, Cal Daniels, because I thought he was going to be the next big thing. And the first of many failures in my collecting career. And for me, just a weird, sentimental, kind of fun look back at my collecting days. And so decided to put this at number 20. I do love this set. And this card has, every time I see it, it makes me laugh. Similar to that, at number 19, Craig Begio. You guys knew it was going to be on here. 1989, Don Russ, Craig Begio. I've given away so many of these cards. It's become kind of a thing on my channel. This is the one that I put into a one-touch. So maybe I'll hold on to this one and then just give all the other Craig Begios that I have in my collection away. But this set, the 1989 Don Russ set, when I was growing up, was super cheap. You can get like a box of 89 Don Russ with the packs, you know, a bunch of packs for, I don't know, like 15, 20 bucks at the most. And it had so many great rookies in it. Randy Johnson, Ken Griffey Jr., Curt Schilling, and Gary Sheffield, and Craig Begio. So just have a lot of fond memories of it. And therefore, because I bought so many of them, I have so many Craig Begios. I think this card was like double printed or something. And so anyway, I've done so many videos where I've like used this as like this card, like I'll tip a Craig Begio to somebody, but decided to put this at number 19. At number 18, so what's unique about these two cards, and I'll put them both at 18, is on the back, just a blank back. And this is incredibly rare, at least for me. I've opened up so many packs of cards, and I think this was the only time where I got like a card with a blank back like this. And so I just think it's so cool. And so it has a lot, and you can see this is an old top loader. Sort of related to that, the no name on front, Andrew Henne and Kevin Kiermaier. Kind of, you know, I've never hit a Frank Thomas no name on front, but I have hit a Kevin Kiermaier, Andrew Henne no name on front rookie. Number 17 is the 91 score, the Griffeys. This is such an awesome card, guys. And I saw some people feature this card. Definitely one of my favorite cards ever, of Griffey Jr. and Griffey Sr. in the 1991 score set. By the way, guys, the card that I saw the most of any card featured was this awesome Bo Jackson card, which I decided to not put it in my top 20, but I figured I'd show it as an honorable mention because everyone loves this card. I think this was what was this, 1990 score? Yeah, like one of the ugliest sets of all time, but for some reason, Score did a good job with number 697 of that set, because this card is just awesome. And everyone had this, well, not everyone, but a lot of people had that as one of their top 5 favorite cards under 50 bucks. At number 16 is going to be this awesome Don Mattingly autograph from Topps Tribute. Don't have a lot of Don Mattingly autos, believe it or not, so I definitely wanted to put this in my top 20 cards. I remember me and Mike, baseball collector, kind of what... All right, at number 16 is going to be this Don Mattingly Topps Tribute card. Look at that. Awesome. Donny Baseball. You guys know that Don Mattingly is my favorite player ever, and this card is awesome. So, number to 99, Topps Tribute. Congratulations to me. At number 15, check this card out, guys. I think I've showed this before, but look at this card. It is such a disaster. And it's such a great card, too. 1971 Topps. And look at the, I mean, just like you can see the tape was on there before. Like, I don't even know, like, how do you get a card in this condition? Like, how do you even do that? So it's one of my favorite cards just because, you know, this is one of the cards I owned as a kid. I don't know how I got it. I don't even remember how I got it. And then sort of related to that, some other cards that I had as a kid, the 1971 Topps set, all in really bad condition. Look at this Hank Aaron, Al Kaline, and the Pete Rose. It's just great. At number 14, another card that I featured before. It's just great. A 10-minute, for all of you young folks out there, sometimes you would, in order to make a phone call, you would have these calling cards. And you'd have 10 minutes. This Babe Ruth, I never used it, but I had a girlfriend at one point that when I was in Germany, I bought a bunch of these and I would make phone calls to her while I was in Germany, and didn't use this one, but I'm glad I didn't, because it's pretty awesome. Babe Ruth, February 6th, 1895 is when Babe Ruth was born. All right, at number 13, I think. I don't know where we're at. 13, 1988 Don Rust. Oh, man, I love it. You gotta love it. You know, so this is a card, you know, when I was a kid, I guess I thought I looked like Al Leiter, and so I wrote Joey Labello on there, and then wrote Joey Labello down here. Oh, it's just great. At number 12, my favorite wrestler of all time, and it's not even close, the Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, dude, he was the man. I don't know how people could think that any wrestler was better than the Ultimate Warrior. I don't even know how that's even like, oh, I like, you know, who do you like? Who do you like better than the Ultimate Warrior? Maybe the Bushwhackers. I like the Bushwhackers. They were pretty awesome. All right, at number 11, love this card. Look at this card. Ken Griffey Jr. Diamond Kings. Look how awesome this card is. I don't know. I don't know, guys. This card, something about it. 92 leaf. These Diamond King cards were not easy to hit. And look at that. Got a 9.5 on it. All right, guys. Top 10. Top 10 favorite cards under 50 bucks. Check this out. Bernie Williams. Number 40 of 40. Another Topps Tribute card. There's a little contest that me and Mike, Baseball Collector, did where we picked out, I think we had like a $100 budget getting Topps Tribute cards, and I got this and a bunch of other cards. But look at this Bernie Williams card. It's so cool. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but like this is like kind of in the, like this is up front and this is like in the back. I don't know. It's so cool. It's like, I don't know. Very cool. Number 9. Check this out. Cal Ripken with Lou Gehrig. I just think this card is such class. I love it. Cal Ripken and Lou Gehrig. Just one of my favorite cards. What is this? I always forget. 92 Topps. 92 Topps, Cal Ripken. Look at this. But just love this card. I think we're at, let's see, 8. You guys know I was at Derek Jeter's last game at Yankee Stadium. Walk-off hit against the Baltimore Orioles. And that's a shot of him after he got that walk-off base hit. Just one of the awesomest moments of my life. And one of the coolest cards, you know, Derek Jeter. Look at this. And on the back, you know, you got all of his stats. Love this card. And I remember I had such good seats at that game that Jimmy Fallon was sitting like 2 rows in front of me, and I remember giving him a high five at the end of the, that's how good, I don't know, one of my buddies invited me to the game, and it was just awesome. All right, number 7. I love the 87 Topps. Bo Jackson. And you guys know I love this set, one of my top 5 favorite sets of all time. Just such a, I don't know, there's just so much nostalgia with the 87 Topps set. And I love the Future Stars, and Bo Jackson's just the man, and that is an awesome card. So, and you guys know I have this in a Tiffany PSA 10, but also have it in an SGC 9. And that's definitely going to be under 50 bucks for base Topps. Number 6, look at this Griffey card. 1991 Stadium Club will go down as one of my favorite sets of all time. I just always thought the set was beautiful, and just love the bats in the background. Great shot of Griffey. And always loved on the back of the Stadium Club how they had the rookie card of, so you got Griffey's rookie card on the back there. Just love that card. All right, top five favorite cards in my collection under 50 bucks. And one of them is this Roy Campanella. You guys know, 56 tops, one of my favorite sets of all time. And part of the reason why this is one of my favorite sets of all time was because of this Roy Campanella card that I got as a kid. And just love this card. Look at that. And it doesn't really matter. I mean, the condition on it is awful, but I just always love, and I remember like thinking I was such a genius because I remember I bought it for like 30 bucks. And then the Beckett guide said it was worth $100. And I was like, oh man, I killed it on that purchase. I only paid 30 bucks, but it's because the condition is terrible. At number 4, my second favorite player of all time, this guy, Paul O'Neill, the Warrior. My man, Paul O'Neill, and look at that card. I just love the bold signature here, and Paulie was the man. You know, just, you know, part of the reason why I think I love Don Mattingly and Paul O'Neill was just there was so much passion for what they were doing. They really, like, you know, Paul O'Neill had so much passion that he, like, I remember he bobbled a ball when he played for the Reds and then kicked it because he was so mad, and it was like a perfect kick. But I love Paul O'Neill. At number 3 are my 2 custom cards. So they're, you know, this is a custom card that I did with my daughter. This was her first ever Yankee game. And then look at this. Look at this card. This card is awesome. I got this in Chicago at the National, my first trip to Chicago at the National, and got this awesome custom card done. Looks so good. It looks really good. It's basically me as Honus Wagner. So, awesome. All right, number 2. And had to go with the 84 Topps Donny Baseball. Huge card for me as a kid. Always wanted the Don Mattingly rookie, and then got it one Christmas. Got the entire 84 Topps set, and I love this card so much that I pulled it out of the set and would show it to people, and clearly damaged the heck out of it. But look at that. Look at the crease. Whew. I did not treat this card well. But it was one of my first cards that I ever got. That was like kind of a big deal. And then number 1, no surprise here, guys. And this might be over 50 bucks, you know, in a Beckett 8. It's like close. But now, like, I got this, you know, the 84 Topps one Christmas, and then like a Christmas or 2 later, got the big card. And it was the 84 Don Russ. You know, it was cool getting this, but getting this was like, oh man, like you would see this in a Beckett, be like, oh, I've never actually seen an 84 Don Russ, Don Mattingly in person. And getting this card was incredible. So cool. My favorite player of all time, by far, Donald Arthur Mattingly from Evansville, Indiana. All right, guys, that's my, those are my top 20 cards for under $50. Those are my favorite cards under 50 bucks. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already to my channel. Looking forward to some more videos, and we will pick a winner for this giveaway in a couple of days. So thanks guys for watching. I will talk to you later.